Oh my god, guys. I want you guys to know I just woke up. It's like 6 a.m. I went to go use the restroom and go back to sleep because I have a long day of work ahead of me. But I woke up, went on Twitter, just because, you know, who doesn't go to Twitter when they're in the bathroom, right? Alright, let's be real here. And then the first thing I see is the first Prism Star Pokemon just got announced from SM5 Ultra Sun Ultra Moon sets. And bro, 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 bro. I can't get too excited. It's people are sleeping in my house. Oh my god, this is so hype. Okay, so Prism Stars are a new variety of ultra rare coming in the next set. We are apparently getting 6 of them, and if they're as good as this card is, and I'm making this video to get rid of all the crap. If anybody tells me this card is bad, I am going to block you. Okay, because I love this card. This is so dope. This is so dope from a Metal Soul Valley deck. Solgaleo decks are gonna love this. Not the big fan of Solgaleo decks, but like my Metal Soul Valley deck, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so the Prism Star rule. First of all, let's take a look at this card. I kind of like it. I can't wait to see like the English version. So I don't know if we're gonna get the black borders, but if we do get the black borders, that would be sick. That would be sick. Alright. Other than that, like it's a pretty decent card. Maybe we'll get like full art version of Prism cards. That'd be kind of interesting, right? But I just want you guys to know that it says Solgaleo, Metal Pokemon, 160 HP, and right below it, it says basic Pokemon. What? It's a basic 160 HP Pokemon, which is already good. That's already a decent card just based off that. But it has 2 really interesting and decent attacks. First of all, we have the Prism Star rule. You can't have more than 1 Prism Star card with the same name in your deck. If the Prism Star card is discarded, put it in the Lost Zone. Dude, the Lost Zone is back. First of all, if you guys don't know, there's a lot of Diamond and Pearl things in this set. Like there's a lot of 4th gen in this set, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of. My boy Lucario, my favorite Pokemon Togekiss. Oh my, there's so much potential in this set for me, bro. There's so much potential in this set for me. But yeah. So it's not saying you can only have 1 Prism card. It's not like A-Specs. You can literally have 1 of each Prism Star card in the deck. So in this case, since we have Solgaleo, we know we're going to get Lunala, which means we could have like both Solgaleo and a Lunala Prism Star in the deck. But because it's a Solgaleo Star and not Solgaleo, you could essentially have like 4 Solgaleo GX, 4 regular Solgaleo, and 1 Solgaleo Star. You know what I mean? So it doesn't count as a Solgaleo card, which means if you wanted to play this in a Solgaleo deck, you could play 2-2 split of the others. GXs, you can play like maybe 1 of the regular art Solgaleo, and then you can have 1 Prism Star as well. So it's pretty interesting, right? I think that's pretty cool. But it has an attack, Rising Star. For each of your opponent's Pokemon in play, attach a metal energy from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. What? What? So first of all, a lot of you guys are thinking, it's whatever, right? Okay, for those of you that are playing Registeel right now, I know it doesn't do damage, but imagine a Registeel, but you're pretty much always going to be attaching like 2 or 3 instead of just 1. And I know you're thinking, well, you should be at least attaching 1, but like who leaves only 1 Pokemon on their active? Unless they're stuck, they should never have only 1 Pokemon, because if they do, they run the risk of just losing to some shenanigans, you know what I mean? And then, you know, you can't forget that we have a format riddled with people using Bridget turn 1, and that is like 4 Pokemon at minimum, maybe even 5 if they had to Lele Bridget, you know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of energy. Obviously it's like more of a mid to late game thing, but if you were just behind and you just want to be able to charge up your board, you know, I'm just gonna use Rising Star this turn, and then like you're like ahead. Like imagine if you're behind on prizes, right? And your opponent just has a beautiful board, and you know what, you're just like, I can put down this attacker this turn, but I can't attack with it this turn. If I could attack with it, I'd be set. It's gonna take me a couple turns to set up. Nope. Freaking play Rising Star. This boy is a Rising Star. Let me make that real clear. You put that down, and then you just put all these energy on these Pokemon, because you don't have to put it on the Solgaleo. You can put it on any of your Pokemon, which is super dope. Super dope. So yeah, it's a good way to charge it. Like if you guys think Nitro Tank GX is good, this is not a GX attack. So yeah, I don't know if I made that clear, but I'm a big fan of Solgaleo right now. And then we have Chrono Impact, 4 metal energies, 160 damage. You can't attack during your next turn. But if you guys know, my favorite cards are like Lapras, Ninetales. I really like Ho-Oh, like attacks like that. They do big damage, high energy cost, but they can't attack during your next turn. I like this because I mean, what's not to like, really? I mean, all the decks that you would probably be playing this in, specifically metal decks, have their own way of charging this up. Metagross can charge it up, which is not that bad. Like Silvally Metal can charge it up even if this thing's not attacking to charge itself up. You can charge it up on the bench while you're just chipping away with Silvally and Registeel. What's the other deck? Sokoleo. If you have that DC one that gets rid of weaknesses, that can charge it up. Doing 160 damage with a non-GX Pokemon that can knock out GXs, that's pretty nice. I love me some good metal Pokemon, and this is an example of a good metal Pokemon. Alright, that's pretty dope. I like this in Silvally a lot because it's a basic, because with it being a basic, it means it has free retreat because of Silvally. It's weakness to fires, whatever, but resist psychic, which is really good for Garbodor. This meta, I am so excited for this shifts, bro. And you know, if you guys don't know what the Lost Zone is, it's like a remove from play, right? Whenever you discard it, it goes away. Like you can't get it back unless they print cards that say you can remove this card from the Lost Zone, like they did back in the day. If you guys don't know, there's a lot of decks using the Lost Zone in formats like Legacy, and Lost Zone was a thing that was in Diamond and Pearl era, like 4th gen era. So it's just like another callback to 4th gen. Now, I know 4th gen is back and people are just like, oh, 4th gen game's confirmed. I honestly don't think we're going to get 4th gen anytime soon. I think it's going to be really similar to the time they did like a bunch of random Johto Pokemon, but there was like no new Johto game coming out during that time. Like 4 years later, Heart Gold Soul Silver came out, and that was completely unrelated. You know what I mean? But regardless, this is super duper hype. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. We're going to get Lunala GX. Let's see if there's by the way, shout out to PokeBeach for the awesome information. This man says we're gonna get a Giratina star too. I wonder if they're gonna make it like legendary Pokemon only. That could be interesting. So let's see. Aesthetically, there's a feature for Rainbow Prism in the background of the card to them and their own unique rarity. PR for Prism, it's possible they'll get multiple prints within a set like Pokemon GX with their full arts and Rainbow Rare versions. I wonder what fresh hell awaits you collectors. Shut up, man. Leave me alone. But yeah, I mean, it's just a big basic. You can only have a 1 of count in your deck, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what else comes. Hopefully nothing too crazy broken. You know, we don't want a bad format again. But thank you guys all so much for watching. Drop a like if you have not already. Subscribe, share, all that good jazz. I'll have more videos recorded for you soon. It's test time for me, so I've been in the back. I've been doing a lot of work. That's why I've been able to record some videos, but I have some really cool video ideas coming up soon, so subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see some more TCGO decks, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.